What's up, everybody on YouTube? How you guys doing? Okay, so I wanted to do like a quick rant walkthrough type thing. I do know that there are several people out there who have like flashed AOKP or CyanogenMod 10.1. And I'm going to show you guys how to get to Jelly Bean without having to go, without using a computer, basically. You don't need a laptop or anything like that. This helps out because there's some people out there who don't have a laptop or computer, or say like, you know, your laptop crashed, and so you want to make sure you have a way to get back to stock, you know, without needing a computer. So I'm going to walk you guys through it kind of. I already did it to my phone today, so let's turn off the Wi-Fi here. We don't need it. Okay, so several things that you're going to need, I'll show you guys right now while the rest of my stuff is loading up. You're going to need Mobile Odin Pro. This is going to do just well over 80% of the work. Everything else is just pretty much like, yeah, okay. So, let me see if I can get into Chrome here. I'm going to show you guys what you guys need to get. There's several things you're going to need to get here, actually. So the first thing you want to do is go to, sorry my camera's shitty, but sxtpdevelopers.com. I'll put the link in the description. And you'll roll down to where it has, let's see, Galaxy S2 Android development for Virtual Mobile. You don't want to go there. Several things you're going to need to grab. So, one of the first things you're going to need to grab when you go into there is you're going to want to grab the GB28 Full Restore, whether you want roots or just stock. You're going to want to get that, and it'll be in this list here of all the different things that they have. It's going to be, when you get into this page, it's going to be the third link. So, ROM, Odin, or tar file for GB28, modem, kernel, and ROM. You're going to want to click that, and it's going to give you a link to go to another site, which is a repository that has all the files you'll need, and that is rwilco12.com. Sorry, my voice is like scratchy. You're going to want to go there, and in there is the files that you're going to need to get. So you're going to get the GB28 Full Restore, whether you want root or stock. You're going to get either one, and you're going to. My advice is to save it to your external SD card, so you always have it. You don't have to worry about anything happening where it's like the internal storage is wiped. So save it to your external. You're also going to want to download the kernels for GB28, and you're going to want to download modems. And in the modems, you're going to want the GB28 modem. Now, once you have that, when you go back to SXTP Developers, the very top link in the Virgin Mobile section, you're going to see GB28 plus Agates Recovery. Now, when you click to open that page, or that link, at the very top, you're going to see where it has a tar file for 0.5.0, which is the most current release build. And that's the one that you're going to want to download. So they have a list of previous builds, which is for 0.4.1. You're going to want to get the one on top here, which is version 0.5.0. Grab the tar file and download that as well. Save it to your external SD card. The reason why, and I'll explain, is that the Mobile Odin Pro can flash the GB28 onto your phone. Sometimes the kernel will get flashed correctly with it. If not, you have the kernel itself as a backup to flash separately in a tar file. And you'll also, for the modem, you want to download that as a zip file. Don't download the tar, download zip, because Mobile Odin Pro does not do well flashing modems as tar files. It just won't work. Basically, when you go into your About phone, after you flash and restore, everything will be correct, but the baseband version will continue to say FL26, which then you won't get the 3G signal that you need. So, going back, what the heck? Go back to my... No. Okay, well, whatever, yeah. Change my wallpaper. Okay, so once you have all that, and you're in AOKP or CyanogenMod, you don't have to jump back to ICS to jump to this. You can just straight clear cut across and just get to 4.1.2. You're going to use Mobile Odin Pro. You can download that in Black Market Alpha. I suggest you use Black Market Alpha to grab it. If you try to Play Store the Pro version, which is what I have, you'll have to pay for it. You use Black Market Alpha, it comes exclusive. So get the Pro version, and when you open that, yeah, you're going to see an advertisement. Go ahead and skip the ad. It's going to boot up. And this is where you're going to flash the GB28 restore. So if you saved it all to external, that's no problem. Easy to find. You hit open file, choose external SD, and when you do so, it'll bring up your external SD card where everything should be at. And you choose the GB28 restore. Once you're done choosing it, go here to white data cache and white data cache. Check those. And underneath it, you'll see flash, and that will be lit up. Click to flash, and it will flash the restore. Once the restore goes through and it boots up, you'll then see, that it's booting up as it should. Immediately after you set up, if you want to set up or if you want to skip setting up, go ahead. But go to About Device and check. Make sure that your kernel...
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Not now, bro. Okay, make sure that the kernel is as reads. This is different, though, because this is when I installed Agates Recovery, but check the kernel and everything, make sure that it actually is correct. If not, if it says anything else kind of weird, or if it pertains to CyanogenMod or to AOKP, go back into Mobile Odin Pro, choose the tar file for your kernel, flash it. You'll notice that here in the baseband version that it's going to say FL26. It will not say GB28. This is why you need Agates Recovery. So to get Agates Recovery, after you downloaded the file, you're going to do it the same way. You're going to go into Mobile Odin Pro, choose Open File, and you're going to choose the tar file for Agates Recovery 0.5.0. So same way, Open File, and white data, white cache, just to be safe, and flash firmware. Once that's done, this is why you'll need the GB28 modem as a zip file. And I'll power off and I'll boot into Agates Recovery so you guys can see. I know this is like a long process, 8-minute video already, but this is to help you out. If you don't have a computer or laptop, you can get past all this and just do it yourself. It takes time, well, than what you would use a computer for, but if you just don't have access to a computer, this is how you can get back to Jelly Bean. So we'll wait for my phone to fully power off, and then I'll boot it into recovery, and then you guys will see what Agates Recovery looks like and what you need to do. So now that it's fully powered down, you're going to hold the volume up and the power button. I like to hold the volume button up first and then press on the power, just so it gets a good read of the command I want it to do. You'll see the Samsung Galaxy S2 will turn off, and then it'll turn back on again, and then it'll boot into recovery. And this is Agates Recovery. You see, Agate recovery TREC underscore version 0.3.4. So that's the recovery that comes in the 0.5.0 tar file. Here is where you're going to do the modem. So what you're going to do is install from SD card. Power button is your select button. Choose from SD card. So it'll be the top one unless you saved it internal, but like I said, save it to external for safety. So you'll choose that. And then you'll find the modem, which I have it right here. As renamed it as update zip. But you don't have to rename it. I just did it just because I was trying to use the regular recovery and it still didn't work. So yeah, find a GB28.zip, which is your modem. Go ahead and flash it. And once it's done, you'll reboot the system, and then everything will be working just fine. Your kernel will be with the Agate recovery since you flashed that in. Your modem will be correct, so you'll get your 3G signal back, and you'll be back to stock Jelly Bean 4.1.2. And if you chose the full restore with root, you'll be rooted. If you chose it with stock, you'll be on stock. So anyways, guys, that's just basically how to get you out of AOKP and CyanogenMod 10.1. I'll put the link in the description box to the 2 pages that you'll need to go to get all the stuff mentioned. And hopefully this helps out anyone out there who's pretty much like on AOKP or CyanogenMod 10.1 or in any other ROM that's pretty much stuck and wants to go back to the stock Jelly Bean for Virtual Mobile. Same should apply to Boost Mobile as well, just with the different files you'll need. You'll need the files for Boost Mobile Galaxy S2 and not the Virtual Mobile one. But you guys pretty much get an idea in depth of the process and how long it takes. So if this video is in any way helpful, please give it a like. Share it on Google Plus and your friends with Twitter and Facebook. You know, kind of help me out. If you have not subscribed, subscribe. Leave a comment, and thanks for watching.